Say hello, everyone.
No.
Yeah?
No.
What are we doing out on the road? Well, good afternoon. Today is Monday, and we're in the middle of the coronavirus 19 or the SARS.
In a quarter mile, keep left at the fork. Follow signs for I-5 Portland.
Pandemic here in Oregon. You could probably hear the maps talking, Google Maps talking, and that's because we are doing our Meals on Wheels run. This is something that we've actually been doing since late November, early December last year. So today we're going to do our run. If you have Meals on Wheels in your area, I highly encourage you to drive or to cook in the kitchen. We have a lot of drivers up here who are volunteering, thank goodness, and they are taking measures to keep everybody safe. They take your temperature here before you even hit the road. They have plenty of hand sanitizers and soaps. They have bags for you to put your the shopping bags in. I have stuff to decon the entire car, so I'm going to save those bags and those supplies for somebody who needs it. We are on our way to our first family this morning. This is a route that we usually do, so the kiddo back there is pretty familiar with all of the routes that we go on. So they already did some of them earlier this morning because they have so many people who are signing up for Meals on Wheels now. I asked the director, so my director, volunteer coordinator, if they were getting more people signing up for Meals on Wheels, and she was like, yes, all of these cases on here are the new people. She had a pile full of them. But there are services. There are meals being delivered. Go this way. I tried to donate blood last week, but it turns out that my blood count was too low. I was anemic. So I'm going to try again in a couple weeks. Try to go donate blood. We are facing shortages in some areas. So I'm going to try to go donate blood in a couple weeks. If you are able to and you are not feeling any symptoms, highly recommend going to go donate blood. They did the same thing at the Red Cross blood donation site. They had everybody distanced. They took your temperature, pretty much all of the same precautions that they're doing everywhere else. So I am going to
Use the right lane to turn slightly right onto Southwest Nido Parkway, Pacific Highway West. Then use the right lane to take the US 26 East ramp.
I'm going to put y'all on hold for just a minute because I need to listen to instructions and Google Maps and where we're going. And we will be right back. Okay, so I just finished the first drop off. Usually they give us a list with the addresses on them. And then here we have all of the bags and some milk. And they label the bags. And we drop off the bags and the milk. We knock on the door. I usually have my gloves on. We knock on the door. And then we step back about 6 feet and then make sure that they're home, because sometimes they're not home. So we make sure that they're home, and then when they answer, we'll put the bags down on the patio. Make sure that they answer. If they don't answer, then we have these pieces of paper that we leave on their door that says, hey, we stopped by, give us a call so we can reschedule your next drop off for this week so that we can make sure that your kiddos have food. So this time she was there. Sometimes she's not there, but this time she was there. So there are options too. If you're often not home during any of the drop-off times that Meals on Wheels has, you can request a cooler to leave on your porch, and then we know as drivers to leave the food in the cooler when we're dropping off. That way it stays protected from the elements. And then that's it. You can pick it up whenever you get home, or whenever you get home from doing whatever you're doing. So it's there in the cooler for you, done and done. If you don't have a cooler, Meals on Wheels will provide you with one, usually from a company that donates them. So yeah, and I don't believe that they have those on hand right away. Sometimes, if they have an influx of people that need the coolers, they will get them as soon as they can for you. But otherwise, they'll just have drivers attempt to drop off the food, and then if not, we'll drop it off at another time, sometimes within the same day, or sometimes the next day, or whenever the next drop off can be. So yeah, that was drop number 1. So let me think here. I think actually what I'm going to do, so I think we have about 5 or 6 to do today. Normally, I think there's 8 on this route. Hang on. Yeah, we have 6 on this route, so that's not too bad. Usually we have somewhere between 8 to 10, depending on how far apart all the addresses are. And so another thing that they do is they will schedule all of the addresses closer together so that you're not driving, all over town. You'll have these routes where everybody lives close, and then that way it makes it easier for you to start and basically do a loop and then make your way back to headquarters. So yeah, now on to number 2. So this house, they're not home, so we have these little notes that we leave on the door, and it gives them a number to call, or the website for Meals on Wheels for Kids, so that they can reschedule their next delivery. All right, so that was our last drop off. We did 6 of them today, and it took us about an hour. I have my directions on. I accidentally forgot one of the bags for one of the addresses. Because they're so close together, it literally took me like 2 minutes to turn around and go drop off the bag for them. So yeah, it took about an hour. It's not really a whole lot out of your day to do deliveries for Meals on Wheels. Now we're gonna head back to headquarters and probably go home and have some lunch, maybe read, I don't know. We'll see what the rest of the day has in store for us. There's a garbage truck in front of me and I can't go anywhere. Oh, here he goes. Okay. He's going. He's going. He's going. He's working. And he's stopping.